What's up, guys? Kawasaki here, and today I will be covering my predictions and thoughts on the Stardom Flashing Champions pay-per-view that will be happening May 28th, which from now it will be next week. So, the first match, we have a 6-woman tag as Hina, Ami Sourei, and Lady C will be taking on Saya Ida, Momokogo, and Rina. Then we have a special 6-woman tag match as Waka Tsukiyama, Mina Shirakawa, and Sayaka Unagi of the Angels will be taking on Suzu Suzuki, Akane Fujita, and Mochi Miyagi of Prominence. Then we have the high speed title on the line as Azumi takes on Tekla. The SWA World Championship will be on the line as Mayu Iwatani challenges Fukigen Death. And we have a special tag team match as Tom Nakano and the returning Kairi will be teaming up for the first time ever, taking on Utami Hayashishida and Miyu Amasaki. Then we have the Artists of Stardom Championships being defended as Maihime Poi of Donna Domando will be taking on Starlight Kid, Momo Watanabe, and Saki Kashima of Oedo Tai. Next, we have the Goddess of Stardom Championship on the line as well as Hazuki and Koguma will be taking on Julie and Mai Sakurai. You kind of see a pattern. Sai Kamitano will be defending her Wonder of Stardom Championship against the Cinderella tournament winner Mirai. And last but not least, Siri takes on Risa Serra for the World of Stardom Championship. So first initial thoughts, the World of Stardom Championship match, very interesting. The Kairi tag match also was a big curveball. And SWA Championship match, I kind of expected it, to be honest. I mean, that's like the batshit crazy one. And Waka challenging Suzu. That's like a death wish. I'm not gonna lie. Otherwise, all really fun matches. If I had to give some predictions for the opening match. Oh wait, I think the opening match is, I forgot to mention, it's Hanan defending, I believe, against Ruwaka. Let me double check really quick. It is Hanan taking on Ruwaka. Okay, just want to get that out of the way. So I think honestly Hanan can retain, or we can go back to Ruwaka being champion. But I still like Hanan being the future Stardom champion. Like it's fitting, if I'm gonna be 100% honest. But other than that, the 6-woman tag, I could see Queen's Quest and God's Eye pick up the win, with Ami Sourei, Hina, and Lady C pick up the win. They're probably gonna pin either Momo or Rina. So I feel like the three likely ones to get pinned would be Momo, Hina, and Rina. And for the Prominence versus Cosmic Angels match, Waka's gonna take the pin. I'm sorry for all the Waka stands out there. Like, I want Waka to win. She ain't gonna survive. And Azumi Tekla. This is a very interesting match because this will be Tekla's very first high-speed challenge, as well as like her just being in the high-speed picture just in general. I don't think she's gonna dethrone Azumi. Azumi's been on a roll ever since winning the belt. So right now, I think Azumi's gonna retain. And Fukigen Death and Mayu. God, if anyone's seen that press conference for this pay-per-view, the SWA is gold. But I honestly think Mayu's gonna pick up the win on this one and retain. She said she wants to defend it outside of Stardom, so there could be a couple hints on her coming out outside of Japan, because rules and regulations for the SWA belt, to clarify, you cannot defend it against someone that's from the same country where you won it, or like they're from. So since Mayu's Japanese, she can't defend it against anyone that's Japanese. And yes, because of the COVID laws and restrictions from 2 years ago, obviously it's going to be a little bit more different now, as people are able to go to Japan and people are able to leave Japan. So we could see Mayu pop up in other promotions, even other countries, hopefully. So I think Mayu has more potential to get that belt out there. And for the Tom Kyrie match, Tom and Kyrie gonna win. And like, I think I remember hearing Kyrie saying like, I'm gonna teach Queen's Quest how it's done, at least along those lines of words. Pretty much, they're gonna show Miyu like what's good in the hood. For the Artist of Stardom match between Mahime Poi and Oedo Tai, I could see Saki being a sneaky little fucker and like pin like Micah or Himeka. Like that'd be hilarious. But it's for me, it's either gonna be Mahime Poi retaining or it's gonna be a time limit draw. I want to be 100% honest. And for the Goddess of Stardom Championship between FWC and Donna Demando, they just got the belts back. There's no way they're gonna be losing it now. Like, why would they keep it for like a month? Like, you ain't being a transitional championship or a transitional champion. Like, it would be dumb for them to drop it. I honestly don't know why they dropped it in the first place. Like, if they're just gonna win it back, like, just keep the belt on them. There's no point to dropping it to Momo and Starlight Kid if you're just gonna win it back from them. And okay, we're under a Stardom match. Saya's actually had a pretty alright reign. She's beaten Utami, Tom, Natsupoi, and Unagi. I think there's like one or two more. I honestly don't remember off the top of my head, but those are like the names that come to mind. Saya's had a pretty good reign. I could either... this one's a tough one. I could either see Mirai actually winning it because they've been pushing her to the moon recently. Like ever since her title match against Siri, like she's popped off. If I'm gonna be like 100% honest, it's either gonna be Mirai or it's gonna be time limit draw. And last but not least, Siri and Risa Sera. Siri calls out Risa after successfully defending it against Himeka back at the last pay-per-view. I forget what it was called, but Siri beat Himeka. Then she went on ahead and challenged Risa. Risa has done nothing but dominate Siri, like outside the ring. Like last press conference, she pretty much like her and Prominence like ganged up on Siri. Then at New Blood, Risa did like the sickest air raid crash to the outside. Like Siri didn't even do anything. She wasn't even involved in that pay-per-view. They just wanted to take liberties. But it will be really, really ballsy to put Risa on the World of Stardom champion. Like, that'd be real ballsy. But if I'm being honest, I think Siri's going to retain. Those are my thoughts and predictions on the Flashing Champions. Unfortunately, I will not be doing a watch along for this because I will be at Prestige. And Stardom's happening when I am out of town, sadly. Hopefully I'll be doing a watch along when I get back, but otherwise, unfortunately, I will not be doing a watch along for this one. I won't be doing a watch along for Prominence or the TGPW show. Again, I will be out of town, but I do have stuff in store for when I am up at Prestige. So just want to say thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next video and or stream. Peace.